Unable to keep up with the who, the when, the why, and the how? Fear not. Might be a little late, but this is last week's news now. What's up, guys? How you doing? Thanks for stopping by. Welcome back to the channel. And if you're brand new here, hey, welcome. Glad you're here. Do me a couple favors first. Go down and hit that subscribe button. Then go next door. Ring that bell. Make sure it says all so you know when the next video pops up. Hit that like button. And before you head out, drop a comment down below. And if you're one of the regulars here, welcome back for another round, folks. Also, you guys, hit that like button. And before you leave, drop a comment as well. YouTube does love the comments. And of course, share the video out on all the socials. Okay, merch store still going. Got a campaign going through the month of February, benefiting the Stuttering Foundation. Also, check out the playlist, just builds up the viewing hours. And of course, check out the featured channels. Couple quick shout outs before we go get into this. Samael the Infamous, thank you for having me on. I've been a somewhat recurring guest on your Saturday stream, Screaming Into the Void. I'm going to leave a link to his channel down below in the description. And also Pops, thank you again for having me on What's Your Story, your Sunday segments. A lot of fun. Always love talking to Pops and being involved in this project he's got with a bunch of other great content creators. Okay, you already know how this works, and if you don't, you might have missed a few stories in the week that was pop culture, so you're getting them now. So let's go. Okay, from the New York Post, Alec Baldwin and the armorer are being criminally charged with involuntary manslaughter. I'm sorry, what? Involuntary? Meaning an accident? That sounds like someone's fame is getting in the way of justice. Alec, you're the producer. You were the last person to receive this gun. You should have checked. The armorer should have checked. The assistant director should have checked, sure, but you're the last person in the chain of events. Should have also checked. You had live rounds on your belt. You pointed a gun at somebody. You pulled a trigger. An accident? Come on. Justice is not being served here. Just my opinion. But on some good news, article from Variety, Megan, a little film from Universal and Blumhouse. I did a review on it not too long ago. Really liked the film. Is greenlit for a sequel. Great job. Akili Cooper, who wrote the screenplay for the first film, is being brought back to write the sequel. Also, the actresses who played Gemma and Katie are coming back as well. Really happy to see this. You know, for a little film that was only $12 million production budget, it's already passed $110 million at the box office. Amazing. And I'm pretty sure when it was released as a PG-13, but I'm pretty sure when Blu-ray and DVD comes out, there's going to be a director's cut R-rated version, which could potentially sell like crazy. So another great revenue stream for them. Just proving you don't need to spend hundreds of millions of dollars to be successful. Oh, speaking of spending way too much money on films, let's talk some Disney, shall we? Okay, starting with Lucasfilm and Indy 5. Now, this comes from Overlord DVD and his network of Hollywood sources. And again, these are unconfirmed rumors at this time, but the track record that Doomcock has with Indy 5, I feel this is relevant information to give you guys. Apparently, Bob Iger saw what was proposed to be the finished product for Indy 5 and had a very pointed conversation with Kathleen Kennedy. Basically saying, you fix this or it's not being released. Ooh, wow. Again, unconfirmed rumor, but given the track record when it comes to Indy 5, Doomcock's probably right. And if you think that all these Bob's conversations with Kathleen Kennedy are because he wants to right the ship and and he's getting away from the woke stuff. No. No, 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 no. This is about Bob Iger's legacy, and Lucasfilm has been a black eye in his legacy. So there's nothing more to it than that. Also, we're switching over to Disney in general now. Remember last week when I talked about the new incoming chairman of the board for Disney? His name is Mark Parker. He's also the executive chair for Nike. He's very cozy with the government of the country of China. Now, I got this from a video from Yellow Flash, and he's quoting an article from the Hollywood Reporter. That being that seems to have paid some dividends, because I believe Mark Parker was announced on January 11th, and then January 17th, this article comes out that Black Panther 2, Wakanda, whatever, and Ant-Man and the Wasp, whatever, Mania, are getting China releases. Wow, that's interesting. So strange, color me shocked. So also in another Hollywood Reporter article that was talking about the proxy war, they addressed this China thing briefly. Said regarding the China releases that at least from the Marvel side, that you're not going to see a Chinese villain, and that the Marvel talent is going to be well schooled, and they're going to need to, quote unquote, watch their words. Can't speak bad about China or say anything China doesn't like. Can't have another John Cena situation, can we? Find it very interesting that when it's announced that a incoming chairman who's cozy with China, all of a sudden Marvel's the first one to drop to bend the knee. New chairman Kevin Feige gets a new pair of knee pads. Probably some chapstick too. Pucker up, Kevin. And finally, via his Twitter, Mark Hamill has announced that he is going to retire his voice as the Joker. He's the voice of Joker, and he said that after the loss of Kevin Conroy, it's just not Batman anymore, which I completely get. I completely understand, but I'm just saying. Oh, hello, James Gunn. I hear you have an opening. I just might happen to know someone. Call me. But yeah, those are some of the stories you might have missed. Now I turn it back over to you. Let me know what you think down below in the comments. And again, also check out tonight Legion Talk, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. Going back to the world of Westeros, going Game of Thrones, Season 2, Episode 1. And then check out Friday Legion Talk again for Friday night's Royal Rumble, talking about the week in pop culture. And I'll see you Wednesday for something else. Who knows? Maybe a movie I liked, maybe a movie I didn't like. Who knows? But again, hope you guys had a great weekend and have a great week. Always have fun. Hashtag keep talking. And always keep that smile on your face. Toodles.